achieve these goals? Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you don't seem to have a resume for a president at this time. So what makes you stand out besides your goodwill and empathy?
Even when they ask what is the resume of being president, then being a Nigerian and being a Nigerian who are hard to see how we can fix our country. Because those who have those resumes are actually fear this country. Even with my resume, then Nigeria should be the best country in the world. Like I was telling someone this morning, if a country is to be the best by religion, we are the most religious in this country, and it should be the best in the world. But I think that most politicians, as they say, we all have the same manifestos. But what is the difference is the love that you have for your country. If you have a love for something, you go out of your way to see how it's going to work. I don't think we've had leaders in the last 60 years who actually have the love of their country. It's just seeing old people who are just thinking for themselves, only for themselves and not for the people of Nigeria. So this time around, we're bringing into the table a new country, a new Nigeria, devoid of all that have been going happening in the last 60 years. The last 2 days we had something happen in Sokoto, and almost everybody who is claiming that they want to run Nigeria kept quiet about it. I was the only one who talked about the lady that was killed in Sokoto. At this stage of our life, religion shouldn't be dividing us. Tribe shouldn't be dividing us. A lot is dividing this country that was supposed to have moved faster. So we live in a country where APC as a government has failed this country, and it is shameful that members of that party, aspirants of that party, are coming to say they were going to fix insecurity when they are still the one in government. So if we're sincere about this country, then we need to join these same old people and look to a new direction. A new direction, a new country, which is what I'm bringing to the table.
You talked about new direction, but how relevant is the Labour Party in the politics in Nigeria currently? And as an opposition, how has your party fared over time? We only hear about Labour when it comes to probably a few months of the elections. Most of the time.
Labour Party actually is one of the oldest parties in Nigeria, and definitely supposed to be one of the biggest party. But because of the politics of money that was introduced by some of these other two major political parties, then it crumbles or shielded Labour Party to the third base. But we want to change this country. We want to change the narrative. We want to change Nigeria from money politics to fair and honest politics.
How do you effect that change? It's not about just rhetorics. There has to be concerted efforts from the bottom up, but we're not seeing that.
Well, maybe you're not seeing enough because we're doing as much as we can right now. And the problem we have right now is because of the comedy, the joke that is happening in APC now. So most people are hearing about APC 24, 25 aspirants, then they are hearing about what we're doing. But we're talking to grassroots, we're talking to youth. You may not see much now, but before the election, I'm sure you'll see more of what we are doing. We're talking to Nigerians. Nigerians have seen now that 5,000 every 4 years, 1,000 every 4 years has brought us where we are today. So if we're going to have a new country, then this next election is not going to be by 1,000 and 5,000 again. Nigerian people must sacrifice something. I am sacrificing something. Look what I'm doing in the US. I'm coming here to see how we can have a country. So when we get to a point where every one of us want to sacrifice something for our country, then we will have a country. And that is what we're going to do in this election.
Now, you've already purchased your nomination form, if I'm correct, and you have other people like the Honorable Samson Uchenna-Charles, who also submitted his form at the headquarters of the party, and he promises to radically transform national security architecture, I'm just quoting here, and settle all labor disputes in Nigeria. How confident are you in getting the presidential ticket for the Labour?
Well, democracy is about the people, so I don't expect to be the only aspirant. But I'm pretty much confident that as far as the Labour Party ticket is concerned, we're going to be flagging the flag of the party in 2023. My other aspirant is also welcome. He's going to join us by the time we finally get the party ticket. We're going to build this country together. One of the last man that was talked to on this platform talked about rescue. That has been my slogan, rescue 2023, and yes we can. We need to rescue this country. We're going to do that in 2023, and we're going to fix it.
I was going to ask you about how impactful the Not Too Young to run bill proposal by the current administration. Obviously, I'm seeing the sides with a youthful personality such as yours. But when you take a look at it, in that scenario, do you think I would have expected perhaps a governorship role? State House of Assembly, National Assembly would have been more your calling. Why take a shot at the presidency, straight?
Let me correct something, first and foremost. To be honest, the Not Young bill is an insult to every Nigerian.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why. How old was Muhammad Buhari when he was first head of state? How old was Tafawa Balewa, Nnamdi Azikiwe, when they first were Nigeria independent? So how do you tell a 45-year-old man not too young to run when they were in their 30s? Even the ones that are running the country now, how old were they since they've been in government? Some of them in 20, 30, 40 years ago, they've been running Nigerian government. So how do you come to say, oh, not too young to run bill? It's an insult. Honestly, it's an insult. So I haven't talked about that. Now, another thing that is wrong about is that we're not used to seeing young people in the position of leadership. We always feel that, I was asking someone yesterday, I said, is there any political book that said you have to be a governor as of right before you come to presidency? There is nothing like that. It is just what we felt that it should be, that, oh, it's a young man, you should go and be as of rep first, then after then, gather experience, and you don't gather experience before you marry a woman.
You don't come out of the blues to say you want to lead the country. Well, you have to start from somewhere.
In a country,
need to know you.
In a country that has no structure, when you talk about knowing me, I don't expect you Nigeria to know me, but I can assure you that a reasonable number of Nigerians know me. First and foremost, I'm an honorable actor. So, to a large extent, part of the people of this country knows an actor of me. That's one. And secondly is that we have a country that has no structure. We have a country that is fading away. The way things are going in our country, if care is not taken, we don't have a country anymore. We have a country where, century ago, where our forefathers, shipped abroad, slave trade by force. But now, we have Nigerians leaving their country, going abroad to make money and come back. And now they are not able to come back to this country again. Insecurity, kidnapping, and what have you. So now we are losing Nigerians abroad into another slavery, not because they don't want to come back, because they have no hope to come back. Now we have Nigerians that have been buried abroad, died abroad, and how many white people is buried in our country? So if nothing is taken, if we have a country where things are working where there are structures, then people like us can go to our House of Rep and something and make a contribution. But because there is nothing working in our country, there is a crisis in our leadership. So first thing we must do is to fix the problem at the top. When you have a leader, every other thing will work in the nation. And that is why I'm coming to provide leadership. I'm not too young. Zelensky of Ukraine, how old? France, Emmanuel Macron, how old? Chile, now as a 36-year-old president. So I need to tell a 45-year-old man like me that I'm supposed to go and be House of Rep or governor before I become a president. I can assure you that if some of us are given the opportunity to run
Making sense.
I'm not running election to campaign.
How old is
They don't the best they can. But we need youth with enough exposure to pick up this country and make it a better place.
They started from somewhere.
In the event that you don't become president, do we expect to see you in this capacity still try to contribute to salvaging Nigeria?
The last 10 years, I've been doing something, and I'll still continue to do something. I lost my father when I was 4 years old, and I lost my mother when I was 14 years old. So at age 14, I became an orphan, growing, to become who I am today. I attended Abusali University Ekpoma. I read sociology, which is about managing human being. And when I finished, for 5 years, I had no job in this country. Before I located the US, we went to nursing program, nursing school. And when I finished nursing school, I got a job the next day that I got my certificate. But after that, I didn't say because I had a company that gave me nothing. 10 years ago, I started a foundation called Empire Foundation. What can I give? I saw what was happening in my country, that people need help in this country. For the last 10 years, we have been given food, money, And it's on the internet right now for people to see, to contribute to my society. Bring school fees for a lot of people, but most importantly, helping as much as I can. So even before now, that's 10 years ago. As at 10 years ago, I never imagined I was going to come to this position. Now I'm here. I'm not desperate. I just want us to have a country. If at the end of the day, if I win, we're going to have a country. And if I win on the other side, I will still continue to affect humanity in my own way. Because life is worth living only to the extent it is lived for the service of humanity.
Very good.
Very good.
Hopefully you can do this within 2 minutes. You could observe humanity in the region where you're based. You're coming in every now and then, talking about the United States. And we've seen even Nigerians hold elective positions. They've run and they've been accepted in various counties and local elections as well. So why didn't you try for that as well? You could serve Nigeria, yes. You could also serve humanity where you want.
Nigeria and US are two different countries. Now, America is a country that has a structure. Everything is in place. Which country needs me most? Is it America or Nigeria? A country that needs me most is Nigeria, not America. America is my second home. This is my motherland. This is where I was born. This is where I'm supposed to retire to. When I traveled to US, my aim was to go and make money and return back to my country. But am I having a country? There is invasion today, there is IPOP there is crisis in the north, crisis in the south. So if I don't make effort to come to enjoy how we can make this country better, then I'm not going to have a country to retire to. So what I'm trying to do is to live a country where everything is working. Let us go and fix a country where things are not working.
Yes.
Presidential aspirant to Labour Party, thanks for coming to the show.
Thank you. Thank you.